defense just has been sensational, and then you get a little bit of offense going. Kyle Lowry, don't poke the bear.
He loves playing on the road, and he loves a little controversy, smack talk, where you kind of get him ticked off, and like, forget it. He just breathes fire.
47 of combined points.
One, right? He loves it. I'm telling you, this is a guy, he enjoys playing. I remember talking to him a week ago in Brooklyn. Was it last Saturday night? He had a huge game in Boston. And there are certain guys that have the makeup to play on the road. He's got that makeup that shuts the crowd up, makes those silencer shots. How about that charge he took right here early on? And Nick Nurse, I made this point in the second quarter. With 4:43 in the second quarter, he called a timeout, and I said, may not be the proverbial moment of truth, but it's a big moment. They had to make a run at that point, or they were going to get blown out. And that changed the game. 71-47 from that point on.
This Raptors team,
because it travels, it's habit.
And then you just get a little bit of relief, right? You just get a little bit of
Prince, a key matchup. And we have our friends at Kijiji, right? You can just sell a lot of things and buy things online, right?
Yeah.
I think Nick Nurse should sell, he could be like self-motivational speaking. Whatever he said in that huddle, he can go on Kijiji and charge quite a fee and come into companies and say, hey, I'm going to come in and turn this thing around right here.
Kyle Lowry doesn't go. And batted out of bounds, last touch by Toronto. It's a 10-point lead. Serge Ibaka back in for Toronto. 19 points, 9 rebounds. Along with Van Vliet, Lowry, Hollis Jefferson, and Brissett. OG Anunoby makes his way to the table. 25 minutes of action. Spencer Dinwiddie. And a foul is good.
You know, and again, we talk about on the road how important your offense is, because we talk, right, they haven't shot themselves in the foot. Only 8 turnovers leading to 8 points. So plus 16 in the turnover margin, right? And the Raptors in this game
outscored the Brooklyn Nets 81-62, and Kyle Lowry a big part of that, along with Fred VanVleet.
This moment right here, and things changed after that. And look at this, then they got engaged on the next play, and that's all it takes, man. Right? Anyone who's a Raptor fan has been watching this guy for in his 8th season with Toronto. What a competitor! What a winner! And dramatic swing after that series of actions with Allen.
And they also got out on the break, which you noted earlier, 16 fast break points. So that was going to be key. Helped send Pascal, Kyle, and Fred to the 2020 All-Star Game in Chicago. Certainly deserving. Cast your vote daily on NBA.com, Google, or through your Google Assist. Not your Jack Armstrong assistant, but through your Google Assistant. Voting closes on January 20th at midnight.
Siakam right there, and Marc Gasol.
This is the 9th game without
Juan Powell, Matt Thomas.
The trio.
Yep.
And this is the 21st game that Matt Thomas has missed. And 4:05 left. Here's Kyle and Hollis Jefferson. And now they're going to call the foul. Harris to the line. 30 attempts by Brooklyn, now 31. Raptors just 23.
Look at it right here. Oh my goodness.
And
Chandler had his arm in the side of Lowry, pushing him.
And Hollis Jefferson the rebound. 8-point game. Time cannot tick fast enough here in Brooklyn. OG Anunoby back up top to Kyle. They have Chandler on him. And Kyle gets a call. Though. It's going to be side out of bounds.
14th foul on Brooklyn. So both teams are shooting free throws the rest of the way now. Bonus time beyond this point. Nets go with the zone here.
Hollis Jefferson gets to the middle of it, has it swatted away. Joe Harris, too strong.
Easy now. All right, let's see what the Nets show.
Lowry.
No confusion, the Nets.
Fred.
Yes.
Bucket and book it.
Well, a lot of coaches go zone on makes, man on miss, right? And that time the Nets were all caught out of whack of what defense they were in. Van Vliet took advantage of it.
22 in the second half for Fred Van Vliet. He's got a double-double.
Oh, boy, he got drilled on a screen on that last play as well. Nets going man. Say they go man on makes, zone on misses. Look at the basket.
And the cut by Kyle.
All right.
And he's going to head to the line.
To push the ball, pitch ahead when you have a chance before the defense is set. Maybe you get a guy caught behind the line of the ball, and now you have an opportunity. What defense are you in?
And Lowry, look at the backcourt. Lowry, 23. Van Vliet, 29 points, 39 of the 62 in the second half.
Ooh.
By Lowry and Van Vliet. And Ibaka gets a stop. Surge. Plus the foul. And look at the...
He loves playing on the road, man.
Either that or he loves Fred Van Vliet's shoes. But Fred Van Vliet is walking off of the court.
Look at this play right here. And the finish. Tell you what, 78-50. Raptors plus 28 since that Nick Nurse timeout in the second quarter of 4:43.
Right after that, Fred Van Vliet calmly walked right back through the runway and back into the Raptors locker room. And developing story here. Kyle, do not, I repeat, Jack, do not poke the bear. I repeat, do not poke the bear. He's got 20 since you poked him.
Oh, boy, this guy is a cold-blooded assassin. And
North Philly's finest.
He loves being the villain, doesn't he? I mean, he just loves... Again, 2 days off before you play again, and they might not be able to practice even on Monday.
Yep.
This has been a tiring game.
The Raptors have outscored Brooklyn 67-47. Here comes Malcolm Miller. With 1:41 to go, 115-99. And Hollis Jefferson with it. Here comes Davis, O'Shea Brissett, Stanley Johnson, all making the way to Hollis Jefferson. His 25th birthday. Shares it with our own John Joseph Armstrong.
Yep.
From Flatbush.
Spreading the love here in Brooklyn, just like my man Biggie.
Yep. Biggie Smalls. 117-99, 110 left. Hollis Jefferson.
It's all about the love, Matty D.
Raptors are going to love this performance. Brooklyn, they've dropped 4 in a row. And Hollis Jefferson against his former team.
Double digits now.
Yeah, going to work on the inside.
And we haven't talked much at all about Serge Ibaka tonight.
Huge.
21 points, 12 boards in 28 minutes. Was that his 5th game in a row with a double-double?
This is going to be the 5th consecutive loss for Brooklyn, Jack. Raptors, when you look at the all-time series, and over the course of the last 18 games, Raptors have taken 17 of 18. And the Raptors up 18 here. And here comes Kyle Lowry. Served by Kyle Lowry. And the Toronto Raptors are going to take this game. And they're going to 5-4 without Marcus. Couldn't get anything to go. They were able to turn that in the second half here, really since the first quarter, but then that second half they were just sensational. And key moments from Hollis Jefferson and Boucher, as well as Davis. And the Toronto Raptors are going to come away with this victory. Hard fought. Last year at this time, Toronto 26-10, folks. They're going to be 24-12. What a remarkable job by Nick Nurse, his staff, Kyle Lowry, Fred VanVleet, and the rest of this